What if everything you were taught about money is wrong? Maybe you were told to study hard, get a stable job, and work many hours. Maybe you believed that if you just stayed busy, success would come one day. It sounds logical. It feels safe. But then you look around and notice something strange. Some people work very hard all their lives and never become rich. Others seem more relaxed, yet they build real wealth. So what is happening here? This matters because it is not only about money. It is about your time, your freedom, and the kind of life you create. If you follow the wrong rules, you can spend years feeling tired, stressed, and still not moving forward. You might think you are doing everything right, but deep down, something feels off. And that feeling grows stronger over time. So today, let's explore a different way to think. Not magic. Not luck. Just patterns that many millionaires share. And more importantly, ideas you can actually use in your own life. The first insight is simple, but powerful. Millionaires don't just work hard. They work on the right things. Imagine two people. One works 10 hours a day answering emails, attending meetings, and solving small problems. The other works 5 hours, but spends that time building a system or a product that can grow without them. At the end of the year, who moves further? Many people stay busy, but busy is not the same as effective. Millionaires often focus on high-value tasks. These are actions that can grow, repeat, or scale. For example, creating a digital product, investing in a business, or building a skill that pays more over time. Think about it in your own life. Are you spending most of your energy on tasks that only bring small results? Or are you slowly building something bigger? Even small changes in focus can create big differences later. The second insight is about how millionaires think about risk. Most people try to avoid risk completely. They want safety. A steady salary. No surprises. And this is understandable. Life can be unpredictable, and we all want security. But here's the problem. Avoiding all risk can also limit your growth. Millionaires don't take crazy risks. They take calculated risks. This means they study, they prepare, and then they act, even when there is no full guarantee. Let's take a simple example. Someone wants to start a small online business. They don't quit their job immediately. Instead, they start in the evenings. They learn, test ideas, maybe fail a few times. Over time, they improve. At some point, the business grows enough to become a real source of income. That person did not avoid risk. But they also did not jump blindly. They moved step by step. You can apply this idea too. Ask yourself, what is one small risk you can take that could improve your future? Maybe learning a new skill. Maybe starting a side project. Maybe investing a small amount of money. Growth usually starts where comfort ends. The third insight is about mindset. Millionaires often see opportunities where others see problems. This does not mean they are always positive or never worried. It means they train their mind to look for solutions. When something goes wrong, they ask, what can I learn? What can I do next? Think about a situation where something did not go as planned. Maybe a project failed, or you missed an opportunity. It is easy to feel frustrated and stop trying. But people who build wealth usually react differently. They stay curious. They adjust. They try again with more knowledge. Here is a small story. A person tries to sell a product online, but nobody buys it. Many would quit at this point. But instead, they ask customers for feedback. They change the design, improve the message, and try again. Slowly, sales begin to grow. The difference is not talent. It is persistence and the ability to learn from failure. Now, let's bring all of this together into something practical. One thing you can start doing today. Choose one area of your life where you want more growth. It could be your career, your finances, or a personal project. Then ask yourself 3 questions. First, what is the highest value action I can take here? Not the easiest, not the fastest, but the one that could create the biggest long-term result. Second, what is a small, smart risk I can take this week? Something that feels a little uncomfortable, but still realistic. Third, what can I learn from my past attempts? Instead of judging yourself, look at your experience as data. Information you can use. Then take one step. Just one. You don't need a perfect plan. You need movement. Over time, these small steps change how you think and act. And that is where real transformation begins. Here is the truth. Becoming a millionaire is not only about money. It is about how you design your life. It is about choosing where your energy goes, how you deal with fear, and how you respond to challenges. You don't need to copy someone else's path. But you can learn from the patterns that work. Focus on what matters. Be willing to take smart risks. And train your mind to look for solutions. Your life is not fixed. It is something you are building every day, often without noticing. So the real question is not why do some people become millionaires? The real question is, what kind of life are you designing, starting today?